Hey kids, Ben here from the Firepod spot, and welcome to yet another one of our crazy videos. And yes, that's right, gloves are on, so we know what that means. It's a time for another super hot chili review. This time around, I won't be doing what I said I'll do on the Facebook group. I said that I'll do the Carolina Reaper HB22B. That will still be done, but I decided to shuffle another one ahead a little bit. That one being this, which is the Baker's Giant Reaper. Reason for it being is because the skin on this has just got a tiny bit more give than it started off with, and it's still fresh, still good, but if I leave it too long it won't be, and that will be a waste of what could be a really good pod. So I am not one to waste chilies. So let's get crack-a-lackin' on this thing. So first thing I'll do is I'll give it the old cutty openy, and we'll see how it looks on the inside. Ooh, that is hot. Yeah, another oily one. Not quite as bad as the chocolate one was, but yeah, this one's gonna pack some punch. I shall grab my phone. Take a picaroonie. And yes, I'm being careful to keep the fingers that touch the chili off my camera or phone, because that could be disastrous. This thing won't focus. There we go. Oh man, I could smell that from here. That is a fruity, florally smelling thing. It also smells like it could be death incarnate as well. So this is going to be fun. Alright, stems off. Won't be saving seeds from this one because I got two of them, and so I saved seeds from the other one. So, down the hatch. Oh. Oh boy, it's it's hot. Again, not quite as hot as the chocolate. Man, that's hot still. Oh. Ah, that was so hard to swallow. Oh, these hiccups were intense. It felt almost like I was going to throw up as well, but nope. Oh man. Just have to get my composure, because that thing is rocking my world. And my resistance is good. So these are hot. It's not intensifying quite as fast as the chocolate did, but it is building up. Now this time I came prepared. You can probably hear it's actually hit my tongue. It's made my tongue swell a little bit, so gonna sound a bit weird. Oh man, tears aren't burning the same way as the as the chocolate did as well. Oh, that was an interesting reaction. Oh. I'll wait out the full 5 minutes, even though I really, really want to do something about this because it is intense. Okay. Flavour on this thing. It was a little bit sweet. A little bit perfumey, not quite as perfume as the chocolate was. Like, excuse me. That chocolate one. Oh. It was intense. It built up quite a bit. That perfumey sort of aspect to it. It was like I drank a bowl of perfume by the end of it. This one's not quite so bad. It's still quite floral, but I'd say it's Yeah, it's like eating a big Reaper, I guess, because I've had little bits of Reaper. I haven't had a whole pod yet. That's gonna be fun. Um, but it hits hard. It hits reasonably fast, like not quite as fast, and doesn't intensify quite as fast. But when it hits, this one goes for the tongue. That chocolate went straight for the throat. This has got me right on the top of the tongue, and just a little bit on the throat, just on the top of the throat. Yeah, it tastes alright. I actually preferred the chocolate over this one, but yeah, it's still pretty reasonable. If I add that into a sauce, then it'll be nice. Oh man, tearing up bad. So yeah, it's still not bad, but yeah, once you try the chocolate one, these ones are, yeah, they're not quite as. It's just that little oomph to it. I think it's that smokiness. It just really sets it off, makes it a little bit special. This thing's got a sort of a slightly sweet, slightly fruity, very floral sort of taste to it. So it's hard to describe, but it's like it's something that you would put as part of a sauce, but you wouldn't make it the main attraction. I'm sure others would love it much more. Uh, it does remind me a little bit of an habanero, but not quite as fruity as they are. Uh, but yeah, it's massively hotter though. It is really, really hot stuff. Swallowing a lot of spit here, otherwise I'd be drooling everywhere. That's probably a detail you didn't want to hear, but it's part of the experience. Okay, so that feels like that's peaked, which is a lot different from the chocolate as well. That chocolate was madness. This thing is it's reached a height that's not quite as hot as the chocolate was, and it's peaked a lot sooner. Like I'm within the 5 minute time frame, and I already feel like it's not getting better, but it's stopped getting worse. And yeah, like that chocolate was just, yeah, it was a whole different experience to this. So definitely out of the two of these things, if you want the more extreme of the two, the chocolate's it. If you want the more accessible one, but losing out on that smokiness, then the plain reds are the way to go. Um, it's it's not a bad chili. It's not what I'd call my top 10, but yeah, I'd still recommend it out there for those who want a nice hot chili, something to add into something like in a big pot of chili con carne. It'll probably be kind of nice. Um, Maybe as a heat ingredient for a curry or something, that would be nice. Um, Probably more so the curry because the smokiness goes better with the chili con carne. Um, I wouldn't go as far as to use it in something like a salsa or something because if it had a little bit more fruitiness, I'd use it for that. So yeah, a little bit of bad mouthing on it, but I don't mean it like it's a terrible chili. It's just more like I'm a bit spoiled having had a lot of really interesting ones, and this one falls into that. It's better than average, but it's um, not quite spectacular. Apart from maybe the mouth burning heat. And that's over the 5 minutes, so I am getting myself a little bit of relief for that. So this here, a little bit of milk. I'll put some yogurt into this one instead of the cream because I didn't feel like the cream today. Um, Definitely one of those two options is what I'd recommend to you guys if you're going to do something as silly as this. Mm. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. So that's about it for the chili review. I've probably repeated myself over and over and over. Just a few quick notes though. First of all, yeah, that milk mix, yeah, like it's something I definitely recommend out there for those people who want to do super hots of any kind. Um, Wait until your stomach's not flip flopping a bit if you experience that. because otherwise it might set you off a bit. And don't chug it down, just sip. Um, but yeah, milk is it should be full cream milk, and that should be your main base to it. And you just chuck in however much you feel like you can handle of either cream or like a full fat yogurt or something like that. The dairy fats bind up with the capsaicin, and it does take the edge off it. Because if you've tormented yourself for 5-10 minutes, you don't need to go any further. You've already proved anything that's going to be proven. Um, so yeah, that's enough waffling and rambling on. So hope you guys enjoyed that review there. It's probably not the greatest I've ever done, but yeah, here we go. So until next time, keep it spicy, enjoy, and be a lot more responsible than I am, like I said last time. And keep posted, because I will be doing that HP22B probably after the weekend. But we'll see how things go. It really depends on work as well. Balancing work life, so to speak. So that's it. Peace out.